Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will come out first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches need.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Catch on third down. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lee. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Aggies offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love that.
It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Craven. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Finds a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They'll run this play from the pistol. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. The most mind-boggling stat from last season is that Ole Miss trailed for a grand total of 2 minutes all year long and somehow lost 3 games and missed the playoff.
Yeah, it was incredible, but it was a great year. You saw the line of scrimmages for Ole Miss really take over. Offensive and defensive lines, that was the strength of their team that allowed them to thrive, to win more games, to be more dominant. Palmer reloading a lot of guys in those new spots.
Including a quarterback. No more Jackson Dart. Obviously, he was a huge part of their success. The last several years, really, you always expect Lane Kiffin to find a good one, but this year that position's got to play well.
Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. On the run, it's Moss. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Reed. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Going to swing it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Craven. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the left. On the move at the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. First down for this offense. To the air on first down. He's got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now on the move. And the ball's out, and they're after it. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Trying to bull his way in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Touchdown, Aggie! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice posit.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Quarterback making checks. To the ground with the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Craven. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He's got an open man. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tries again to get it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Catch in the middle. It's Moss. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touch. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, this guy's going to make catches all over the field. That time, he lined up all the way to the left side, and he was able to cross the entire field to make a catch on the right side. Defense lost track of him, and it ended up being a big play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wallace. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The screen, he can go. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll run play action. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass, it's Reed. Got a man, it's Moss. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. Offense set on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Craven. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I could go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Got it behind the line. It's Lee. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels are on the move. To the air, it's Simmons. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Pulls it in. It's dribbling. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's dribbling. Good, solid tackle. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. With the catch, it's Craven. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up a touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Diggs. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Grabbed over the middle, it's Stribling. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wallace. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Stribling. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Split backs here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haas. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Rebels want to move quickly.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good game. Right back to the well. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Reed. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Aggies are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Craver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They're going to run it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it. Makes it past the marker. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Right back to the well. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw at Simmons. They're setting up the screen. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Rebels will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Takes it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got a little space.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Moss. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Simmons. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success with complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. They go to the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Craver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The first down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
On the run, it's Moss. At the 20, he's got space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield, it's Bussey. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. The give to the tailback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll try the run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Aggie! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
2nd down.
Got it in the middle. It's Ray. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll try it over the left side. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Ray. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And the pressure gets home, and the quarterback is sacked. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think this is insult on top of injury. I think it's going to go against the offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. To the air on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the ground, it's Moss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ole Miss offense offense ready to go back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Find some fresh air.
Return brings it out to the 35.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive.
1st and 10.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Under fire. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The sure hands, it's Smith. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. It's a draw. Nice move there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Rams him with the stiff arm. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Power football with the run. Steamrolls his way ahead. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, band starts playing. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He leaves it with his back. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Taylor. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Haas. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Grant. He's taking a deep shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. That's caught. It's Wallace.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Powers through the defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.